Hello, second grade leaders. We're going to continue reading in our book, Sharks, today. Remember that as we read today, we're going to be on the lookout for text features. Because this is a nonfiction text, we are learning facts and information about something. In this case, sharks. So make sure you have your detective goggles ready as we start to read. I spot a text feature right off the bat, and it's called a header. And this header reads, "Imagine this. A giant shark is gliding through the water. A swimmer is nearby. The shark gets closer. It is huge. It opens its giant mouth and sucks in a big mouthful of water. The swimmer is fine. The shark is a whale shark. Whale sharks are the biggest sharks, but they have tiny teeth. They eat tiny animals called plankton." All right, does anyone spot another text feature on this page? If you said picture, you're correct. This picture is actually really helpful because it helps us to see how big a whale shark is compared to this person over here. More than likely, this is an adult diver, so you can see that this is someone as tall as your teacher and how small that person looks compared to the huge whale shark. But again, the information we learned from the text tells us he doesn't have to be concerned because they only eat tiny animals called plankton. So that picture gives us a lot more information about what we're reading, or helps us to visualize, which is a reading strategy, what we're reading about. And then we have a label that lets us know that this is in fact a whale shark. Our next heading reads Blue Ribbon Sharks. There are about 375 different types of sharks. A hammerhead shark has a head shaped like a giant hammer. Its wide head is great for hunting. So that wide head is an adaptation that helps this shark find its food. And this shark gets the blue ribbon, which means first place for being the weirdest shark, the hammerhead shark. Then we have this one down here that gets the blue ribbon for being the smallest shark. It's called the spined pygmy shark. The spined pygmy shark is about 8 inches long. It has a glow-in-the-dark belly. Thinking about adaptations and the different layers in the ocean. If this pygmy shark has a glow-in-the-dark belly, I might be able to assume that it probably is in one of those lower layers of the ocean, the twilight or the midnight zone, because those are the layers of the ocean where it's really important that animals have different ways to see, like things that glow in the dark. All right, the first place winner, or the blue ribbon winner, for being the creepiest shark is the great white shark. And this says, when a great white bites its prey, its eyes roll back into its head. This protects its eyes. Can you imagine that? See, this is where the eye would be, and it's rolling back into its head just to give it a protection. That's an interesting adaptation. And then finally, the blue ribbon winner, or the first place winner for the fastest shark, is the mako shark. The mako is the fastest shark. It can swim up to 20 miles per hour. Makos leap clear out of the water to catch their prey. Yikes. All right, here's another joke for you. It says, how did the hammerhead do on the test? He nailed it. Get it? Hammer, nail. All right, here's our next heading. Now you see them. Some sharks glow in the dark. Do you see something shiny in the water? Watch out. The tiny lantern shark is covered with glow-in-the-dark slime. The lantern shark is a deep sea shark. Many deep sea animals glow. Scientists think glowing might help predators attract prey. So again, I have another text feature, the picture, and a label that lets me know that I'm looking at a lantern shark. Could you imagine being covered in glow-in-the-dark slime? All right, this heading reads, Now You Don't. Most sharks are hard to see. They have a dark back. From above, they blend in with the water. They have a white belly. From below, they blend in with the sky. Some sharks have special ways to hide. Wobbegongs have colors like the seafloor. Their mouths have parts that look like seaweed. Fish swim in, but they can't get out. Can you guys spot the wobbegong shark? Do you guys see it right here? It's hidden, laying on that. It's meant to look like seaweed so it can catch its prey and then not release it. Uh-oh. This heading reads Shark Attack. So I can assume or know that I'm going to be reading about a shark attack on these pages. One day, Bethany Hamilton went surfing. Suddenly, a tiger shark attacked. It tugged her as she held on to her surfboard. It took a big bite out of her surfboard. It also took Bethany's left arm. After the attack, Bethany wanted to keep surfing. She is not afraid to go in the water. She knows that shark attacks are rare. Bethany says, and here's a quote. I know this because I can see my quotation marks right here. One thing hasn't changed, and that's how I feel when I'm riding a wave. So even though she was attacked by a shark, she's still getting in the water, she's still surfing, and it said that she loves the feel of riding the waves, and she knows that shark attacks are rare. People attack. Shark attacks are scary and terrible. Sharks can be a danger to people, but people are a bigger danger to sharks. Millions of sharks die in nets set to catch other fish. Others are killed on purpose. Many types of sharks may become extinct. Remember, friends, if you don't remember what extinct means, it means that they'd be gone completely. Sharks have been on Earth for millions of years. Sharks and people need to learn to share the sea. And I have another picture that labels this shark a gray reef shark. All right, and we're on to the last page. This is another text feature, and they don't have it labeled, but it gives me words and then tells me their definition. Can anyone tell me what text feature this is? If you said glossary, you're correct. This is a glossary, and a glossary is like a mini dictionary in the back of the book. It's going to let us know what the meaning of certain words are. So this one covers the word cartilage, that it's a light, strong, and rubbery. Shark skeletons are made of cartilage. It covers the word extinct. Extinct plants and animals are no longer alive on Earth. Predator. A predator is an animal that eats other animals. Prey. Prey are animals that are eaten by other animals. Prehistoric. Prehistoric is a time before people wrote things down. And serrated. When something is serrated, it has a jagged edge. All right, second grade friends, happy reading this week.